If there's one product that makes makeup artists cringe in terror, it's the blue eyeshadow. This is a tricky color to pull off, but as you can tell from my look here, you can make it wearable. So if you want to figure out how to make blue not so scary, keep watching. So as always, you need to prime your lids with a good primer if you want this look to last all day and not crease on you. I put on the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm going to use MAC eyeshadows today, these four here. I'm going to go in with the famous Electric Eel blue eyeshadow and a flat stiff brush, and I'm just going to pat this all over that lid. Take your time when you're applying this color because it is so potent. You know, you don't want to go too far up with it or it'll be a pain in the behind to blend out, so just stay right on that lid. So at this point you should look like a Smurf. Then you want to take a stiff dome brush, and this is MAC's 217 brush, and you want there to be no eyeshadow on this. I'm just using this to soften the edges, so all I'm doing is taking that dry brush and I'm working back and forth like a windshield wiper and softening the edges. Make sure you guys don't skip this step, because if you don't soften the edges first before you put a color, that blue is going to mix with the color and make it look muddy, so make sure you don't skip it. Take that same brush, you're going to wipe it off on an old clean towel really, really well. Then I'm going in with the color Copper Plate, and it's a very muted grayish brown. And again, I'll try to find some good duplicates for you guys if you don't want to do the MAC ones, but taking that right above the lid, right in that crease and above, and I'm sweeping it back and forth to blend out that blue. Now my top tip for making a bright blue like this wearable is to always pair it up with some sort of neutral, whether it be a brown, a tan, even a gray can sometimes work, but you want to make sure that you use the two together, and this brown is going to automatically tone this down so it doesn't come out so bright or so scary. Wipe off that same brush again. Can you guys tell I like this 217 brush? Going in with MAC's Brulee, you want something that's close to your skin tone, nothing shimmery, because the colors are so bright. If you add shimmer to it, it's going to make it too much. So keep it as matte as possible. All I'm doing is sweeping this under the brow bone and making sure there's no harsh line above that Copper Plate I just put on. Then going in with a pencil brush, and this is just a really small dome-shaped brush. I'm going in with Contrast, and this is a dark blue color, gorgeous color. This is a great substitute for black if you want something that's a little bit dramatic but still not as harsh as black. Blue, dark blue or dark brown is just as good. So what I'm doing is drawing a line here on the outer part of my eye. Pretend like the edge of your eyebrow and the edge of your eye meet, and you're going to draw a line just like that. And just smudge, smudge, smudge. Then I'm going to extend it into the upper lash line a bit and smudge it here. And then just extend that line a little bit. What you can do is put a little bit here in the crease if you want. That's optional. But just blend it out using that really small brush. Now this next step is optional. It's one that I do a lot because I have protruded eyes. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks almost like I have bags here. My eyes stick out some, so in order to counteract that, I take that smudger brush and that same dark blue shadow, the contrast, and I smudge it under here. Now if your eyes are smaller and yours don't come out like this, you can skip this step. So this is optional. And also be careful if you guys have bags under your eyes that are kind of a grayish blue tone, because applying any blue eyeshadow under the eyes can make them stand out a bit, so be careful of that. Now for my liner, I'm going in with indigo blue gel liner and an angled liner brush. Just pick up a bit of this, and this is optional too. If you guys don't want to do this, that's fine. I'm going to do short strokes right along the upper lash line and make my way in. For me, I'm going to go all the way in because my eyes are a little bit rounder, but if your eyes are small, just do the outer half or so. If you want your eyes to be a little bit more intense, you can take a dark blue or even a black pencil liner and line the waterline. I'm using Stila's Kajal pencil in, hold on, what color? Sapphire. Ooh. So line the waterline with that. All that's left is to curl the lashes and apply some mascara. Blue eyeshadows can actually be a great color to enhance your eye color, but if you're afraid of wearing something as bright as this one I have on, go for something a little bit deeper like a dark navy blue. Now, since the eyes are so dramatic, I like to keep the rest of my face fairly neutral, so I'm going to use my favorite blush, and it's Benefit's Coralista. And to apply it, I use a fluffy angled blush brush like this. This is a MAC 168. Essence of Beauty has one that's just as good. Just take a bit of that Smile, put it on the apples of your cheeks, just dab, 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 and then blend it backwards. And that gives you that really beautiful glow. And then if you want an extra highlight on top, I just take MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish, and this one is in Champagne. And again, this is optional, and I take a stippling brush. It's a really small one. This is actually Sigma brush, number 188. Just pick up some of that, and you're going to put this right on the top of the cheekbone. Just stipple that on, just like that. If you guys want to, if you want a bronze look, you could apply bronzer here under the cheekbones, and that gives you a nice kind of contoured look, but it warms up your face some. Okay, lips, really easy. I just applied MAC's Viva Glam number 6 lipstick, and it's a gorgeous kind of rosy pink color. It looks great on pretty much everyone. And then on top, the Plush Glass in Bingo, which is a nice pink color. And that is it. That completes the look. So let me get in so you guys can see. See, it's a bright blue color, but it's more wearable when you pair it up with a neutral. So that's my number one all-time rule. If you get anything from this video, when you wear a bright shadow, pair it up with a brown or some sort of neutral, and it automatically tones it down. So thanks for watching, guys. Go to makeupgeek.com for a list of everything I used and some inexpensive alternatives to these products if you don't want to spend a lot of money on your makeup. So have a great one, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.